We are back, guys, today with another 6 PM content review, and it is an icon-filled day. We have the Max 89 icon upgrade packs coming in and an icon player pick, which we are going to check out, plus everything else EA has in store for this Festival of Football Captains promo. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a like rating, let me know down below what you think of this promo so far. How has champs been? How have rewards been? Have you packed anybody good? And without further ado, let's get into things. And so here we go. As I say, it is a good day of content. Obviously, there was no video yesterday. That is because, well, it was my birthday. So now at the grand old age of 23, I still continue to make videos, technically in my bedroom, even though this isn't a bedroom. But still, in terms of what we've got today, as I say, icon packs are here. We are going to open that at the end of today's video. It is now a Max 89 rated, and we will be able to check out all the cards that are available in this pack in a second, because I have a full graphic available to us from somebody on Twitter. So we'll check that out in a minute. But firstly, we will check over everything else that is available. Now, there should be the Silver Tournament coming out today as well. EA did obviously tell us right at the start of the season that the 16th of November is when we were getting the brand new objective, which is here for the World Tour Silver Superstars League 2. So it is an 86x4 pack, which is great, because as somebody who doesn't get any more than about, well, I've not had more than 9 wins this year so far, but for, I think it's 12 wins and above, you get this as a reward for champs. So it's quite nice that some of us will be able to get our hands on it. In terms of what we need to do, playing one game will give you the rare silver players pack yet again. Obviously, this is good to just fill your bench with silver cards if you don't have a lot. But with obviously the daily grind, 1 bronze going into the silver upgrade pack. 1 silver going into the upgrade pack. As long as you've got 450 coins, you'll be able to get yourself like 33 silvers, which might not be great, but at least you'll have a silver team to start off with. Scoring 5 goals will give you the Mexico badge. Scoring 3 goals in 1 match, so basically score a hat-trick, will give you an 80+ Brazil player pick. I opened one of these today from the season pass. It wasn't great. We've got play 10 matches will give you an 85 to 89 pack. Score 10 goals in the event will give you the Mexico Tifo. And then scoring at least 1 goal in 5 separate matches will give you the Mexico Club Anthem. I get what EA are doing with this, and with Gundogan they gave out rewards very similar. Personally, I'm not a fan of playing to get a Mexico badge. Like, give me a Mexico badge and a 78 times 2 pack. I'm happy to take these cosmetics. That's absolutely fine. Great for the sort of people who want them. But also give us the pack rewards that we want as well, because it doesn't feel as rewarding just getting this when you score 1 goal in 5 separate matches. For some people, that might be difficult. So it's one of them. Score 1 goal in at least 10 separate matches is an 83 times 5. Score a goal in 20 separate matches is going to be an 82 plus 1 of 3 Brazil player pick. And score a goal in 1 of 25 matches will be a 1 of 2 Ultimate Scream or UEFA Primetime pick. This one's actually quite good. So obviously, yes, it's a lot of games to score goals in, but I quite like it. Win 5 games will give you an 84 times 3. Win 10 games will give you an 84 times 5. Win 15 games will give you an 85 times 4. And then win 20 games it will give you a World Tour Superstars Season 2 player pick. Is that not for the icons? If that's for the icons, that's actually really frustrating, because I've got all the icons. So actually winning 20 games is somewhat useless for me. The only thing is, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 objectives. So you do need to do all of these objectives to be able to get the 86 times 4. I will check out what this player pick actually is, because I do want to clear that up. Be a bit frustrating if it's the same stuff. Over the last few days, we've had a few different bits coming out as well in terms of content. Well, yesterday we had the Flash Rush event, which I will probably try and do at some point. We did have the Africa SBC coming out yesterday. Obviously, we had Europe on Friday. We do have the, I don't know which one's next. I think America's is today, so we'll check that out in a second. And then apart from that, nothing too new in terms of objectives by the looks of things, which is absolutely fine. So again, there's a few more bits to work towards, which you don't mind. This personally is my silver team that I'm running with. As I say, I have all 5 icons from this season and the previous season, mixed in with a few good silver cards that I bought over the time. And then I am starting to do some evos to get some half-decent silver cards, hopefully, as well. So again, evos will play into our hands with this. EA are focusing a lot on silver evos this year as well, which is good to see, because 1, it boosts up the cards that you love from your club, or 2, it gives you meta cards to use into these game modes. So do quite like that from them. In terms of the actual competition, it is not that one, it is this one. There is 30 attempts to play. So you do need to score in 25 of those 30 games, and you do need to win 20 out of the 30 games. That might not be that easy, if I'm 100% honest with you. You do need to have no more than, obviously, it's got to be all silvers, and you do need to have 3 of the icons in your team as a minimum. I think the easiest ones to get are Beckenbauer and Muller, and I think as of right now it is probably, I think it's Carlos Alberto. I can't remember whether it's him or Jorginho. One of them you only need to use like one Brazilian player in your team for wins, but they are probably the easiest ones to do. So there is still nearly sort of a week and a half left to complete this, so you still have time to obviously get the icons and then play this. I will try and start making a bit of a dent on this. Personally, I still need to win this either another 2 times or play another 10 games in this objective. So again, that is something else that I need to work towards. Ultimate Gauntlet, I haven't even done yet, so I've still got to do this in the next 24 hours. So that is going to be tonight's focus. Then tomorrow's night's focus is going to be playing champs, because I haven't even done that yet. Unfortunately, I've not qualified yet because I don't think I have enough points, is what it is. I'm still in Div 6, I just need 50 points. So as long as I play a game, although I can't lose it, I will be able to play champs. But again, that will be a tomorrow thing. So there is so much to do. We've got upcoming in pro tournament events coming out soon. So we'll have to find out what they are about. Hopefully they're going to be good or easy. I'm not too sure. But yeah, in terms of everything else, Evo-wise today, there was an Evo yesterday that did look pretty decent, that was free. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't great regarding the fact that I think it gave your right mid a really good option to play right back, but it doesn't actually give right back. The only thing that it will do, Coman's a bad option there, but if you've got somebody with half-decent defending, like sort of Inaki Williams, it gives them a good option to play if you go into a 3-back. As a right mid, it will be a nice option. EA are sort of giving that versatility to, if you play in a different formation, it will help you. The other thing I do quite like is it only goes to a max 84 rated card. So this Chiesa will likely fit into another card very, very soon. And all round looks fairly good. If I could make him a centre mid, that would actually be quite useful personally. But hey ho, we will see what happens with that. In terms of today's Evo, Protect the Wings is the brand new card. So it is for a left back or a right back, max 84 rated, cannot play a centre back, no more than 10 play styles for them, no more than 1 play style plus, can't have more than 3 positions on the card, and obviously can't be an icon. So the likes of Marcus Llorente is going to be a very good option. It will give slide tackle plus, which again as a fullback option I do think is very good. Alphonso Davies, he is going to be probably a very good option. That youth card that we obviously got from the Gauntlet right at the start, he is going to be a very good card to go into this. Dumfries will probably be quite good. Jeremy Frimpong, I'd probably be quite tempted to put him in just to make him a little bit better. If I could improve his passing without sort of affecting his rating too much, I would like to do that first. But obviously EA know what they're doing. They probably won't allow that sort of chain Evo to happen. So, again, lots of different cards that will be very good. This Camavinga card, again, will turn into a very good sort of centre-mid CDM role. The fact that he can play left-back, very versatile. For 30k, I think it's a reasonable ask. I don't think it's maybe fully worth it, but it is a reasonable ask from EA, so I'm not completely against this Evo. In terms of rewards, obviously, depending on what objectives we get, there'll be different cards that come out there. And then cosmetics, EA did release the, I think it was the captain's cards yesterday. So again, for 35k, it will give obviously a little bit extra in terms of chemistry for the nation links, which is good to have if you've got some obscure nations to link into your team. So again, not too bad with that. In terms of the icons, as I was saying, these are all the icons available to us. So Jason, or used to be called Compembro, he tweeted out about this. And it is quite useful, if I'm 100% honest with you, because knowing that all of these cards are now available is quite good to know. Marcelo, Totti, obviously 2 of the new cards. That would be really nice to get. Samuel Eto'o would be brilliant. Schmeichel, a good card to get. Obviously, he's already as an icon at pick SBC, but still would be good. Drogba, again, a really good card in there. Eric Cantona, Philipp Lahm. Socrates is always brilliant. Jorginho, Dalglish, again, top tier cards. Butragueno, I absolutely love. And then all the sort of 88 raters that we could have got in the previous one. So, again, a lot of good opportunities available in this. And in terms of how much it costs, it is 2 86 rated teams, and an 87. Now, personally, I haven't completed any big SBC in the last week or so, so all my 86 plus fodder has built up, and I was able to complete this very quickly. I had to buy an inform just for a little bit of rating, but again, that only cost me 14k, which is fine. And then for the 87 rated team, which we will submit now as well, I've done 2 88s, 3 87s, and 6 86s. Yes, that is right. So obviously that gives us an 87 rated team. We also get a 25k pack back, which isn't too bad, and that's my max base 89 rated icon sorted. So hopefully it will be good. We'll open this in a second anyway. You can complete this 3 times per week. That is really interesting to see. So again, it's there a lot. Same with the base hero upgrade as well. Not too sure whether I'm a fan of them being there so often, but hey ho, we'll have to see what a look is like. In terms of what we have today, I think this is a brand new base icon upgrade, or we'll have to check out to see if it's not. No, it's not that one. Hang on, is it that one? It might be. Give me 1 second, because I know a few of these cards have been knocking around. One thing I definitely know is the America's SBC is new. So only an Electrum Players pack coming in for this one today. But in terms of what we need to do, it is 1 Peru player in your team, 1 Chilean, 1 Paraguayan, I think, 1 Canadian, 1 Venezuelan, 1 Uruguayan. Then you need 1 USA, 1 Colombian, and then 1 Argentinian and 1 Brazilian. Now, it is only up to an 83 rated, which I don't mind. I think 82 and 83 rated teams are only about 10k to do anyway, so these will be super cheap. Again, not a lot of sort of gold cards needed throughout this, a good amount, but all your off leagues that you're opening from doing League SBCs will go straight into this. So again, it's one of them that you're not necessarily doing it for the whole SBC or the pack completion. It's more you're doing it for sake of the grind, because you can obviously get silver packs back to give Libertadores cards, which then go into obviously the League SBCs, or you're doing it for that David Neres card, who I actually think is actually alright. This is the icon that actually will play pick for today. Van Persie, Campbell, and Luis Figo. Campbell will seemingly be the best option here. Obviously, considering he's the lowest rated, he is going to be the better card. It is 6 segments for it. It is 184, 2 85s, and then you also need 2 86s and an 87. So 3 team of the weeks needed altogether. It's not horrendous. It is something to work towards. Obviously, 2 86s and an 87 is an icon player pack. And then on top of that, if you then look at 184 and 2 85s, if you're going to do at least 2 of these icon SBC packs, it might be worth doing this player pick. Personally, that's what I think, but hey ho, it could be different. In terms of everything else, I don't really think there's too many other options in terms of what I've missed out on with content. I think that's about it. The Daily Rare upgrade, they're all the same. Leonardo came out last week, technically, so not too bothered. Obviously, Di Maria and Gwyn were the other day, so again, didn't miss out on that. Suchek actually was yesterday's, which is absolutely fine. In terms of what this was, it was an 83 and an 85 rated team. I don't think it's that bad for this card. I actually quite like the look of this card as sort of your box-to-box centre mid or CDM. He's going to be very good. And yeah, that is pretty much it regarding the content. I think that's everything covered. There's a lot going on right now. Personally as well, I'm moving up the season ladder. Obviously, EA have released quite a lot of season progress. I think there's about 20,000 SP they've released since about Thursday. So I'm personally making my way up. Once I get to level 27, I will be super close to hitting level 30. And then obviously it's into the final grind to be able to get up to level 40. So as much as there's 10 days left, we should eventually get this quite soon. I think people are probably at level 40 already, because if they've done everything that came out, including sort of pro clubs, career modes, all that type of stuff, you probably will have done it by then. Promo pack wise, in terms of today, I don't know if there's anything too new from this. I did personally do the 2 store packs for the season progress. I think this is new actually. The level up pack, it includes 25 items 82 rated or higher, with 5 guaranteed to be 80 plus pace and rated 83 or higher, 5 guaranteed to have 80 plus shooting rated 83 or higher, and 5 guaranteed to have 80 plus defending rated 83 rated or higher. That's a bit of a mouthful, but your pack look should be good from there. In terms of everything else, we've got a few packs saved up, so we'll see if we can pack anything from these. I have no idea if we're going to. The state of the game right now is in an interesting place, as yet again, as what I was talking about on Friday when we opened some packs. It's a good opportunity when we open packs to sort of have a quick catch up about what's going on. I know a lot of people aren't loving this game. And I get that. Personally, I'm not on this game 24/7 like I used to be. I do have that sort of bit of FOMO of, ooh, what if this SBC, or what if this Evo needs doing because it will be in a good chain Evo down the line? It doesn't make a difference at the end of the day. As I said the other day as well, not every content does feel like it's needed to be for you or catered towards you as much as you might want it to be. I personally don't think it is. There's SBCs that I'm missing out on which I don't think are worth it. We had the Sorloth and Locatelli come out yesterday, I think it was. I think they've just expired. But again, I think they were quite good SBCs. They were reasonably priced at an 83 and an 84 rated team, I'm pretty sure. So again, I quite like that. But again, it's not for everybody, you know, depending on what the result is tonight. We'll have to see what happens there. They might still just be out. Not 100% sure. But yeah, that was sort of a bit of a fun SBC. But then there's SBCs like the Rashford SBC that came out the other week where my Evo is very similar and doesn't really make too much of a difference whether or not I completed that SBC or not. So it's one of them. The gameplay itself is in a weird place. I know a lot of people are struggling in champs. And there's a lot of discussion now of because it's Division 6 or higher, it's a lot harder to sort of meet against the lower tier. There's people who were like, I think somebody went 0-3 to try and give themselves like a bit of a speed run to get some easy opponents. And unfortunately, they lost the first game because somebody was doing a lot of meta things. So again, there's a lot of problems with that. But on the flip side, people might like that. EA is struggling to get the balance. It does feel like all the updates coming in are too different and are too complicated to sort of get our hands on. But hey ho. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not a pro player. I just casually play the game. I'm bang on average, so it doesn't really make too much of a difference to me at the end of the day. But let me know down below what you think of the game and what gameplay is like for you as a whole. In terms of this video, though, we have came to the end of it because we've now opened all of our packs. We've checked through all the content, and it means we have this. Our Max 89 base icon pack. It is a walkout. It is a cam from Argentina. That's going to be Raquel, mate. If that was a Brazilian cam, that would have been Socrates, which would have been ideal. Unfortunately, I mean, to be honest, his stats aren't that bad. 90 passing, 90 dribbling. Yes, he's got 71 pace. He hasn't got the best play style in the world. He's only 88 rated, and he's definitely not worth the coins of this SBC. Hopefully, your guys' packs are better than this. Let me know down below. And for now, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm out. Peace.